Match number 2 for the day. We've got Darth here again, but this time up against So Lucky in the semifinals. Now the winner of this match is going to move on to the finals, and then we'll move on to our semifinals. But who do you think would be able to take down this game win, Mr. Freeze?
So these two players we've seen consistently in the top 3 for so many other tournaments in the past. These players are probably some of the best that we'll watch, and I really don't know how it's going to go. Interestingly enough, during league play, So Lucky won against Darth 2 games to 0. But the predictions today for the Twitch stream has put Darth winning at 81% of points bet. So it could really go either way. I don't think it's safe to make a prediction yet.
Yeah, definitely hard to say. I mean, even in other tournaments, So Lucky was actually the only one that was able to take a game away from Darth. We saw in the Galaxy League, Darth was actually undefeated. The only times he lost were when he forfeited certain matches. But right now, Darth, not forfeiting this match, he's going to use his strength and skills to try to take down the luck-based So Lucky. He takes down clone number 2, and he getting chunked down very hard by clone number 3, able to take down clone number 1. He's on top of the point, and So Lucky, not even close by as he's desynced. So that's going to be the point for Darth.
Now, we've mentioned that Darth likes to play a similar strat all the time, but he's been changing up a lot more than he has in the past in this tournament. He pushes with his 3 on ramps into So Lucky's zone to get that kill on the 2, which is very important for him as he jumped on point. As we can see here, both his clones are almost dead. So close first round. So move into the second one.
And on that third
Darth
loop, So Lucky died so fast that I didn't even know he died. It was so quick. I mean, Darth just spotted him out, shot him, laser beat him to the face, and he was gone. I thought he was like playing it super safe or something.
So Lucky also pushed into Darth zone on that one, and yeah, I think at that point it was just who aimed faster.
This best of 5 match so far, it's looking good for Darth. He's got the 1 point. Let's see if he's able to secure another point here. He spots So Lucky making his way and desyncs him just as he falls down to a death.
Darth gets some good shots there again. We see him playing the standard SMG strat that he knows and loves. He will probably be going for this 3rd health pack on his right side next. We'll see what So Lucky does to counter that. He needs to kill that too.
But right now, he's focusing onto that clone 3. He brings down Darth's clone 3 to 40 HP, but instead, he's going to get desynced. Darth's still going to pick up the health pack. It looks like he actually missed it. He's still going to come to the fight with 40 HP, manages to desync So Lucky, but oh no, he's going to make him top of the point. No, he doesn't. It's a point for So Lucky.
Darth doesn't quite get on point, unfortunately, and that's going to concede that round 2 So Lucky. And you are correct. It looks like Darth's 3 did barely miss the health pack. Looks like he walked to the left of it. It didn't quite matter because he won against the 3 anyways, but he didn't quite get on point.
I think that him missing that health pack just kind of threw him off a little bit. I mean, on the blue side, for whatever reason, that health pack, if you walk just slightly to the left or right of it, you don't actually pick it up here. So that probably he wasn't expecting it until he picked it up and realized. That's why you saw in chat the two side difference.
I think the health pack, the width between it and the small little wall barrier is just enough for a player to pass through barely their hitbox without hitting a health pack, and that is what he did there.
Yeah, and for some reason that only applies on the blue side, so we'll see how that's going to affect these next games. So Lucky going to get desynced, making his way back to health pack. Might be able to make it on top of point. Yes, he does, but he's going to get desynced. No, he gets the last shot onto Darth. I knew it, Gun James.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Darth was not able to fight back there because of the gun jams. That's going to be so lucky. Some unfortunate bugs coming out. But I think if anyone can bring it back, Darth is going to be able to do it.
Darth might be able to do so here. No Gun James right here, right now. He's got 3 seconds left on the clock. He's going to try to take it to the lucky. He is able to desync him. One more clone left. He desyncs him as well. And he gets on top of the point. With all these bugs on top, Darth is able to secure another point.
Darth does the same thing with the 3. He pushes onto ramp. So look, he's playing the same similar strategy. Darth's 3 pushes onto ramp. Actually, both players are mirroring each other, pushing onto each other's ramps to kill that 2. But Darth is the only one who actually really does a lot of damage to Solucky's 2. Solucky's 3 doesn't really do much to Darth's 2, and then he dies to Darth's gunfire. So looks like Darth just played the strat a little bit better. Solucky tried to do the same thing. Didn't quite work out for him. Both players playing ramp here, staying in cover.
Might spot each other out, and that Darth's gonna get chunked down there. He's gonna make his way onto the point nice and early. He could get desynced, and he does. That's gonna be so lucky, able to take him down with the pistol. Another one. Should petition to rename Gun James to DJ Khaled because he keeps getting another one. Another one.
Looks like both 2s are playing the opposite ramp now. They're being very safe here. Hardly any gunshots going out in the first 8 to 9 seconds. So Lucky is going to win that gunfight against the 2, and he now has 2 clones on point.
And another one. Oh no. Today is not Darth's day, but even with all those gun jams, he's still winning rounds. Oh, I was able to do it here, but so lucky. Gonna see if he's able to close it out here and capitalize on those jams. But oh no, he's gonna get desynced here. Darth's gonna steal the health pack away from So Lucky's side. So Lucky comes back with the health pack as well. Both players are gonna make their way on top of the point here. Darth is getting brought down super low. He gets desynced. So Lucky able to get on top of the point with a second point for him.
Man, Darth did so well with the damage here. He pushes on Solucky's side, and so Lucky's just because Darth jumped on point a little early, so Lucky had a little bit more of a line on him as Darth was spinning around trying to kill these clones, and that leads to so Lucky taking that point.
Now, what I'm surprised by is how many times Darth is getting gun jams in this game. I mean, when I play Quantum League, you know, I play every so often, but I think I've only ever gotten it once, and I think it's typically when I switch over to the pistol. But the way these players play, I mean, they move so quickly, everything happens so fast that I think they have a higher chance of getting it.
That could be it. We're not really sure what causes it, and just an unfortunate RNG on Darth's end.
I guess in this case, you could say So Lucky is so lucky.
You could say that.
I'm probably gonna get
Lucky's
DM
changing
for
up
that.
here with his second clone. He's playing the same side. He knows that Darth's 2 is going to push his 1, and he looked to counter that, but he didn't get hardly any damage onto Darth's 2. Darth has 2 clones on point here, very high HP. Slucky needs to turn this around if he wants to take this game.
So Lucky might be able to. 2-2 currently. Darth is going to make his way on top of the high ground, but so Lucky. The Darth is going to press on full advantage, but he gets desynced by So Lucky right away. He has to pick up the health pack, get right back into action. 3 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to focus on the clone 3. He gets desynced again. This could be So Lucky's point, but he's desynced as well. It's going to come down to the clones, and Darth's clones are the ones on top of the point for the game win.
So Lucky lost that round by a pre-fire from Darth's 2. So Lucky gets some really good damage here on Darth's 3, kills him. Darth's 3 is forced to jump down to the health pack, not able to get damage on Solucky's 2s. And then when Lucky jumps on, he gets that kill on Darth with a great headshot, but he gets killed by fires from Darth's 2 from the path. That leads to Darth winning the match because all Lucky's clones were dead. What a way that ends.
What an ending indeed. And that's only game 1 in a best of 5 match. So we're going to be right back as we get the next game set up for you. And we're back with game number 2, Darth versus So Lucky. Or in the way this is set up here, So Lucky versus Darth. Now with game 1 going over in favor of Darth, I have to see what So Lucky is able to do to try to make a comeback here.
It's so hard. Like with these players, especially these players in Premier Tier, they know the game so well that it'll often just come down to gunfights, as we just saw right there with Darth taking the win against Solucky with barely any HP left. When it comes to strategy too, it's just so hard to predict like counters or what needs to happen because these players have such a good grasp on it.
And it's so weird too, because a lot of games they're either 3-2 or they're 3-0. Like there's no like in between for whatever reason. The Darth making his way to the point, able to de-think So Lucky to come in strong. Loop number 2.
So you see, So Lucky's playing both his two and his one on the same ramp there. He expected Darth's 2 to play on the right side as well, but that didn't happen. Looks like his 3 is doing that instead.
Now Darth playing his 3 over to Clone 1 and Clone 2 for So Lucky. With both of them stacked up like that, they're going to get desynced right away. Now he's trying to focus down So Lucky's Clone 3 with a pistol. No gun jam this time, but this time he gets desynced. So Lucky unable to clear the point. Going to be on top of the point, loop number 3 with Darth's Clone 1.
That was really interesting. All the health packs are available in OT. Not a single one has been taken. And that is because both players decided to play ramp on all 3 of their loops here. And as we saw, they're pretty much almost mirroring each other. Sometimes that is the best strategy that you can do against one of these players, is just you mirror them. What it comes down to is who gets the most kills, who gets the most damage. And if you're confident in your gunplay, then you will hopefully be the one walking away with that win for the round.
So Lucky looking very confident, taking down Darth's Clone 1 3 times after he picked up the health pack.
Looks like Darth was going for a health pack rush on his one, just completely ignoring all opposition. It's taken out again, but it doesn't matter because they have health packs available, excuse me. What he's doing is just pressuring So Lucky's 3 and his other clones for those health packs, keeping him from being able to resync properly towards the later ends of the round.
And we'll have to see how that plays out here. So Lucky, he's got to make his way to one of the health packs that Darth doesn't steal. We'll see if he's able to pick up the right one here, or if he goes to the wrong one. It's very doubtful, but he rushes towards the right health pack. He gets desynced here. He could get desynced again. Oh no, Darth able to pick up the health pack, and with that other one, gonna steal the second health pack and the third. There's no more health packs for him to steal, and it looks like it's gonna be the point for Darth, as that barrel's gonna finish off the one. Ragdoll physics OP, and Darth getting the first point of the game.
So Lucky made a mistake here. He had that health pack in his grasp, and he was waiting out Darth, trying to get a surprise attack on him. But Darth was able to slide around that barrier and take the health pack before So Lucky was able to, just barely. And that gives Darth the round. Just an error from So Lucky there. He should have taken a little earlier, not waited so long.
We'll have to see if that's going to translate in any way onto the next point, or battle for this next point. We saw So Lucky might be a little bit affected here from his game 1 loss. I mean, he had it so close, 3-2, and now that he lost that point after, having so many options here and making a misplay, that's got to do something to your mentality there.
Yeah, it's a small mistake. It actually comes down to milliseconds, like how close they both were that health pack. But it is a mistake nonetheless, and as we've seen before, small mistakes can turn the tide, especially in a game with this much time management.
We see Darth gonna try to take down So Lucky's Clone 2. He strafes a lot, but isn't able to survive. It's gonna be So Lucky able to take down Darth's Clone 2 and Clone 1 as well.
We're seeing a lot of health packs be left up here. This has changed a lot from what we are typically used to.
We see So Lucky getting chunked down just a little bit here. 85 HP, now 55, getting brought down really, really low. Oh, he brings down Darth low as well. He's got 3 HP left. Now he's going to make his push onto the point. 3 seconds left on the clock. He gets desynced here. Now it's up to Darth to finish the job, and the job has been done. That's going to be another point for Darth.
So Lucky slides to Darth's strafe fire here after taking that health, and he just gets lasered. Actually, my mistake. He does take the health. So just good shots by Darth here. So Lucky isn't able to get any really on him, and Darth had the advantage with both clones, so that is definitely his round.
Now, Squishy's brought a interesting idea into the chat. He says more fun gun. Now, what's interesting about these games is we haven't seen a single gun other than the SMG, have we? We've only been seeing that these games. Well, pistol, of course, too.
SMG is meta, and that is the gun you'll almost always see in top tier play, just because it's so versatile. You can get long range shots. You can put down a lot of damage with a spray. And when it comes to other guns, there's just more of a downside to each of them. Shotgun is bad range. Grenade launcher doesn't have much firepower whenever you're jumping onto point. Uh, Sniper, of course, is very long time to kill if you don't hit your shots. So
We've actually seen So
it's
Lucky
good.
play rifle a few games too. Over in the Galaxy League. Every once in a while he'll pull it out. I think loop number 1 or number 2. Rarely will ever see it, or if maybe never on loop number 3. It doesn't look like Sniper is going to come out this round here. So Lucky pulls out the SMG with a pretty cool skin. He focused down Darth's clone 3, but Darth might be able to steal the health pack away. So Lucky knows exactly what Darth is going to do here. So instead he jumps over to the other side, takes down the clone 2. He might get brought down by clone 3. Not enough bullets in the magazine to take him down. That's going to be the point in game again for Darth.
So close. So Lucky, if he had gotten that last shot down on Darth, he could have pushed an OT. I don't think he had time to kill those clones on point. Darth gets super aggressive here, takes out that 2. And that changes the tide of the game for him. Gives him a high advantage on point here with So Lucky, so many clones to kill. That's a sweep from Darth. Very unexpected.
It basically went in the exact same manner, but in reverse this time from last game. We saw Darth come in game number 1 with 3-0 and then 3 number 2. Now this time it's 3-2 and 3-0. Well, now it looks like we'll have to see if it could be the last game next round, or Soloki's able to make a comeback here, but stay tuned as we get the next game set up. Game number 3, match number 2. Darth versus So Lucky, and Darth is looking really good this time around. He went 3-0 against the Coops, and now he's looking to go 3-0 against So Lucky. Or will So Lucky be able to make a reverse sweep? We'll see in just a few moments.
Chat predictions swung in a complete opposite direction. Last game, it was 70 something percent of points bet on So Lucky. Darth ended up sweeping, and now it is almost 90 to 10 in Darth's favor. So Darth is the pick here based off that sweep. I'm not too surprised, but I think So Lucky has a really good chance of taking this one. So
Definitely does. I mean, So Lucky, he's been picking up the game here and there. I mean, he didn't do so well in the last game here, but as he changes his strategies for a more aggressive strategy, you can see here, he seems to do a lot better this time around.
So Lucky is pushing that health pack with his 2. He's going for a bit of a health pack deny, but that puts his 2 on Dart's side and also more vulnerable. And your 2 is pretty important for the snowball effect. So Lucky needs to protect that with his 3.
Now, he's gonna try to snowball that effect, just as you said here. He's gonna take down that 2. No, he's gonna get desynced right after. Not enough time to take down the clone 3. 2 seconds left on the clock. He might be able to make it on top of the point, but could be able to take down that last clone for Darth. But no, Darth is on top of the point, getting the first point of the game.
So Lucky made a good play here. He did a good try. I think he missed a couple of jumps. Unfortunately, he wasn't quite fast enough. As he pushed his 3, he got picked down super low, took down Dart's 2, and took that health pack. But he wasn't quite quick enough to get over and kill both the 3 and the 1 that were still alive, letting Dart's 1 take that point. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get on point as well to push an OT.
I think that was kind of just due to a maybe a fumbling of the controls here. He kind of stumbled around as he was making his way to the health pack. Maybe he wasn't expecting to get desynced so fast and not in the best position. So he had to kind of turn her back around twice, which didn't allow him to really b-hop too well.
The speed at which these players move too, and the speed at which they have to move, it's still hard to do that perfectly. So it's just another small mistake. That's all we're really seeing is very small mistakes. Both of So Lucky's clones are playing the same ramp here. He is looking for Dart's 2. Looks like he's preparing a bit for Dart's push on his 1, but it didn't happen.
Ooh,
But he's
the
gonna get that
last
kill.
shot. And now, with how do you think this is gonna play out here? So Lucky, he played both clones on that same ramp.
Yeah, he's looking to protect his 1, trying to make sure that he has more clones. He's playing all 3 on this ramp, actually, as he pushes up on the railing for a bit of aggressive play.
And so does Darth as he takes down So Lucky's clone 3. So Lucky forced to pick up the health pack here. Darth is going to try to take down all the other clones here, but So Lucky is able to finish off that clone 3, but he's not able to finish Darth's clone 2, so it's going into overtime.
He needed one more shot. It could have been a body shot right there, and he would have had that point, but just another fraction of bit of time lost. And that caused an OT to be had.
Now it's super close here as both players try to make their way on top of the point here. 3 seconds left on the clock, and So Lucky gets desynced, leaving Darth to get on top of the point safe and sound as he cheers on over to JP in the crowd. And we see So Lucky gonna spot out that clone 2 from Darth, and that Darth clone, he's still able to pick up the health pack here. So that could be a rush on the final third loop. Oh, but he's able to take down Darth clone 2 again, as well as the clone 1. But he wasn't able to save his clone 1, unfortunately.
So Lucky has his clones on point. His 1 is dead, but it is on. His 3 is in a terrible position, though. He has to beat Darth in this relay. He is in a potential position to do that. We'll see if he survives.
There are 3 health packs up, so Lucky's gonna opt to go to the one that Darth didn't take, but we see him, he's hovering around the health pack, and the clone 1 from Darth doesn't look like he stole the health pack here. Both players gonna contest on near the point. Clone 3 to clone 3, he's gonna be able to take down clone 3. No, he's right in front of his face, and yes, So Lucky's able to take him down, get 2 clones on top of the point in the first point of the game.
Great map awareness by So Lucky. He knows that Darth's left health pack is available. It wasn't taken until later in the round. So he plays it, tries to put some damage down. Doesn't quite get any damage, but he's able to steal a health pack at least. And his positioning here, as he runs around this barrier, between Darth. Darth just, I think, just got a little confused, lost sight of him. He was able to take out Darth's 3 without taking any damage himself. Great plays by So Lucky there. Pulls it out
Also,
from a bad position.
exactly, and also pretty well played by Darth. He went for the 2 health pack steal, and that almost, so if So Lucky waited just a little bit longer, that one would have stolen away from him.
Yeah, I think he learned from last time. He took it earlier than he needed to, just a fraction second before he saw that one coming in. Because last time we've seen him get burnt on that.
Coming in loop number 2, still seeing the good old SMG. Not a whole lot of variations here. Both players playing on top of the ramp, and So Lucky getting spotted out first and chunked down, taken down. Might go for the health pack. No, it looks like he's going to opt for getting on top of the point.
I expected to see more standard play here, but it looks like the ramp strat is the new favorite between these top players. We've seen that a lot these past games.
Yeah, we
Just
saw
sit-
that from the Coops a lot. Now we're seeing it from So Lucky, and Darth is just playing around and following up here. But as he follows up with his shots, landing onto So Lucky, desync him here. He doesn't quite spot out the clone 3, but he spots out the clone 2. He's getting chunked out by the clone 3 on the side, doesn't know exactly where he is. And with that, he's going to pay, and Darth is going to be the one that comes in for the second point.
So Lucky was trying to get a kill on Dart's 2 here. But I think he spent a little bit too much time focused on it. He was able to get the kill, but it was too late. Both his 2 and his 1 were dead on point, partially thanks to damage from Dart's 3. And he loses the gunfight against Dart's 3, so he's not able to push an OT.
And did you see the timing that Darth did on that jump? He jumped just as So Lucky was turning around, so he ended up behind So Lucky, and So Lucky was just disoriented on where Darth was coming from.
Good timing by Darth. I'm unsure personally if that sort of thing is on purpose or just happenstance, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was at least partially planned, because these players have played this game so much. They know about when players are moving where.
I feel like it's a partially planned, because usually when you jump off the hill, you jump towards the point, but Darth jumped towards the barrier, hiding behind it for, I guess, maybe a split second. And then So Lucky looked around that split second, didn't see him there. So it's a bit of luck, not for So Lucky, but for Darth, and a bit of practice and skill.
Yeah, Darth was 100% playing against So Lucky. He knew what So Lucky was trying to do, or at least spotted it out.
We're gonna see if So Lucky is able to capitalize and change things up. This could be the last point of the match. In a loop, he spots out the clone 2, is able to bring him low, but not. Oh, he doesn't take him down here, but his clone 2 gets taken down. Now it's a battle of 3s on top of the point. He's able to desync most of So Lucky's clones, but getting on top of the point was still quite a bit of HP. It's going into overtime.
So Lucky was able to push in overtime there. He didn't have time to kill those clones. And there are still 4 health packs left in OT. Darth is going for this 3 health pack rush, if you see him do before. Trying to put some pressure on So Lucky's health packs to give him the advantage. I believe last time this happened, we saw So Lucky win it. The same situation.
We did. I think So Lucky went on the right placement at the right time as well. He kind of got lucky with the play there, maybe well planned out. But now Darth has 2 clones on top of the point, with more time to steal more health packs.
Now Darth knows he's taken the So Lucky's right side health pack before his So Lucky's left side. He knows if So Lucky's going to push a health pack, it's going to be on Darth's right, or it's going to be on So Lucky's left here. So Darth 3 is probably going to play right side here. He took the left side health pack, so on Darth's side, pretty quickly. And So Lucky has not a great position in mid.
In a great position, but he has one chance to get to the health pack, and he gets the right one, but he's forced to go over to Darth's side. Now, being brought so low, Darth is going to make his push. He's going to go on the aggressive side, try to take down So Lucky's clone 1. He does manage to find the kill, and now he's going to try to take down the barrel to take down So Lucky's clone 3. He gets him brought down super low, and he's not able to take him down. That's So Lucky on top of the point for the second point for him.
How much HP does So Lucky have there? 1? Is that what that came down to?
You know what? I didn't see. It was so close. It must have been like between 1 to 5, maybe 3. Sometimes it somehow brings you down to 3. Spectate here, but
We'll find out here in a second. But as we saw, he had
3
3 HP at the end. As we saw, whenever Lucky ran to the health pack, Darth knew he was there. He played ramp, was playing safe, tried to get a good angle on Lucky, and it almost worked.
If he was able to land that last shot, I think he hit his clone, one of his clones too, didn't he?
Oh, and he was one shot away from winning that round. So that
Yeah.
that little bit of a body block is what decided that exchange. It is currently 2 rounds to 2 rounds. Darth needs this last round to solidify his place into the finals. So Lucky needs to win this and 2 more games. So Darth is looking like he might be the one moving on, but you can never really say it until it happens.
It's really up to So Lucky to make a change in strategy and maybe a more aggressive, maybe something. Darth really just needs to play it safe if he wants to. I mean, he could play a lot of different plays. It's just been working out no matter what he does.
I think, like said, Darth just has such a good aim, and these strats he's familiar with. Even though he's not playing a standard SMG strat, the railing strat isn't much different from it, and it's something I'm sure he's practiced many a times.
Here comes Darth. He's going to focus down that clone 2. He doesn't quite spot the clone 1. The clone 1 for So Lucky ran around the side here, but he doesn't know where Lucky's clone 3 is. He spots him out here, brings him down super low. That's actually going to be the point game and match for Darth.
Darth gets that round win with all 3 clones on. And it looks like So Lucky, when he rushed Darth here, he just didn't, because Darth's 1 and 2 were so uncover, So Lucky wasn't really able to get much damage down onto Darth's 2. And by the time both these clones jumped onto point, he didn't have enough time to kill all both the 1 and the 2, while Darth's 3 jumped down and pressured So Lucky's 3. That's what's so great about the railing strat, is it keeps your clones in cover until the very last moments, and it really makes it hard for any sort of turnaround to happen from your opponent, because they have to get all those kills, all that damage in like 4 to 3 seconds while you have pressure, while they have pressure on themselves. So great plays by Darth, great plays by So Lucky. He's going to win that out, and he'll move on to the finals.
Here, moving on to the finals, that means he is guaranteed to get the 2 level GG and QLC pistol skins. But we'll have to see in the next semifinal match who's going to be the next 2 contestants. So as we get the next game set up, stay tuned and listen to some tunes.